Hi, everybody. I'm Jennifer Hayden. Probably most of you know me. If not, you'll probably meet me through videos and videos and videos, and hopefully, I'll see you soon at a team workshop. So, this video is going to be in our frequently asked questions section, post one, called I'm New to Oils, Help. All right, so this is the help. New to oils, don't know what you're doing. It's all right. Everyone's been there and it's overwhelming. Totally understand. So, number one, you're here. So that means you have your doTERRA wholesale membership, which means anytime you order for the next full year, you will get wholesale prices on whatever you order. And when your 1 year is up, when they ask you if you want to renew, it's $25 to renew, but they give you a bottle of peppermint that's worth $22, so it's like $3 to renew your membership. It's pretty cool. It's a really great deal. So already you're ahead of the game. You're getting wholesale prices. So I want to tell you some things that are going to make this whole process easier, some tools, some supplies you probably want to get your hands on, okay, and show them to you. First thing I want to show you are roller bottles, essential oil roller bottles. So they come in a variety of sizes. Like when I do make and takes, I typically use this size. This is 5 milliliters. So it's like the baby size, okay? 5 milliliter roller bottle. This is the typical size that you're going to see most of the time. It's a 10 milliliter roller bottle. And when I'm saying roller bottle, okay, it's going to have either a metal, it may have a certain grade plastic, a different a type of plastic that is not going to be worn down by essential oils. But I really like the metal roller bottle tops. Okay, so it's just like the old, lip gloss systems that we had, or perfumes. And you can get them in 30 milliliter sizes, like really big ones, so you don't have to refill them as often. So I suggest if you're just looking for, 6 roller bottles or 3 roller bottles, to order them off your doTERRA account because they're very cheap and they're good quality. If you are like me and you need a large amount, a lot of times I'll go on Amazon and I typically buy the brand Vivaplex, Vivaplex, if I'm going to get 10 milliliter. I think my 5 milliliters were also Vivaplex, actually. So I don't spend a whole lot of money on them because I buy them in bulk, but I usually need them in bulk for workshops or classes. So if you're not needing them in bulk, I highly recommend just get them from doTERRA. You probably also want to get several spray bottles, glass spray bottles in different sizes. So like here's a sample of one. This has my linen mist in it that I put on our sheets whenever we change those, or if I'm making up the bed and I just think it needs a little freshening up. So like an 8-ounce spray bottle, 4-ounce spray bottles, 2-ounce spray bottles, they're all very, very helpful. Glass is safe because essential oils can't break them down. There are some plastics that are also safe that you can use, so that's another frequently asked question. I'm not going to go into that right now, but go down there and read about that once it's up. If it's not, it will be soon if it's not. They're just useful for lots of things. So you can also get, I know some spray bottles from the doTERRA site, like 30 milliliter, which are perfect for like room sprays or face spritzes, like for like a toner. Continuous mist spray bottle is awesome, so you can get those from doTERRA as well. But something like this, just try Amazon. So I also highly recommend that you get yourself fractionated coconut oil. This is also from doTERRA. You can order off your account. Super cheap. But this is a great carrier oil. So what is a carrier oil? Well, it's an oil that you use if you're going to apply oils to your skin topically that will help lessen the chance that you'll have any skin reaction or skin sensitivity to the oils themselves. And it helps one drop of oil cover a larger area. So one drop of oil is just as powerful in covering a large area than not. So why not allow it to cover more area? So what makes fractionated coconut oil great is it stays in liquid form. It is odorless, so it does not smell like coconuts. You will be able to smell essential oils when you put them in there. It's colorless and it won't stain, so it's really great. I also highly recommend you buy the pump. Again, you can get this from doTERRA. I think it's like a couple bucks and you get 2. So yes, you want that. It makes it much easier to use this in all ways. So when I make roller bottles, and you'll see that later, this is the carrier oil I use, okay? Fractionated coconut oil. So let's talk about diffusers. So you may have gotten a diffuser from doTERRA with the kit that you ordered, and that's awesome. I love diffusers, and I'll tell you my favorite doTERRA diffusers. Actually, this one just changed. I don't have the new one yet. I have the old ones, and the old ones were my favorite, but it's going to be even better now. So this is the Petal diffuser. It used to be purple on the bottom, white on the top. And now it's kind of a beigey sandstone color on bottom, white on top. So it looks pretty, and it will run for 2 hours and 6 hours, or 6 hours continuously, or 12 hours, 5 minutes on, 5 minutes off. You can have a nightlight option or light free where it'll go black. And so it has ultrafine mist, and it is super easy to use. It's the most cost effective of doTERRA's diffusers. So it's a great one. The one that I run in my kitchen is also a doTERRA diffuser. It is the Lumo. It has the ability to cover a larger area, and it will run for 2 hours or 5 hours consistently, or 10 hours in 5-minute intervals. It also has a light option, but I usually just leave it on white or turn the light all the way off in the kitchen, but I like to have these. And let me tell you, I like having doTERRA diffusers because not one time has doTERRA not replaced a diffuser, even if it was because I dropped the power cord and broke it. Their customer service is really fantastic. So I like having doTERRA diffusers, and knowing that they're going to have my back. They're going to supply me with another one if I do something silly to it, which may or may not happen often. But I'm also not a diffuser snob. So if I see a good deal on a diffuser, I'll grab it. And so I will tell you that you can get a really big diffuser like this. I think this one holds 500 milliliter. Let's see. Yeah, 500 milliliters is max on this, okay? I got this off of Amazon. It doesn't even matter the brand. If you just type in 500 milliliter essential oil diffuser, anything that's like basically this shape, it's probably all made by the same company, just under different names. But this has been a really great diffuser for our family room because it runs for a very long time, like 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, or you can just turn it on. You can have it on high mist or low mist, and it will run a very, very long time. Like sometimes I'll turn it on and I won't hear it. It'll beep when it turns off automatically when it runs out. Like it might be the next morning. So it's a great diffuser to have. So you can look for deals like that on Amazon. So reference books. These are going to be your best friends, okay? Because when you guys call me and ask me a question, you know what I do? I get out my books because I don't have all this memorized. No, I don't think anyone does. So here are some of my favorite books. I wanted to share them with you. So my new favorite book right now is this one, Advanced Oil Magic. I hate that they say magic because everyone thinks that we're making potions anyway. But it's great. It has a quick reference guide to different ailments. It has information on every single oil. So like the single oil copaiba. Okay, it's going to tell the top 6 uses. It's going to give you some other information, and it's going to give you some ways to use it. Like it might be a roller blend or it might be a diffuser blend. There's also going to be a little scanner area that'll take you to a video that's going to educate you more. So it does that for the single oils. It does that for the oil blends, like elevation. Okay, so again, top uses and other ways. It also has information on all the supplements. And what I really like, it has protocols. So a lot of books will tell you what oils to use or what supplements to use, but you don't know how long am I supposed to use it? Like forever, for the rest of my life, or what? This gives a very good, 6 months, then as needed. 4 to 8 weeks. 4 weeks to begin with, and then as needed. It's very specific with the amount of time that you should be using the protocols. So I like that. And it also has a section on lifestyles, moods, and science. This has been my go-to for years and years, and every time they update it, it's on the 8th edition. I think I started with the 3rd, and I just buy a new one every single time they update it. It's fantastic. Essentials of the Earth. Okay. There's an app that you're going to want to get. It is the EOE Books app. It's like having this on your phone all the time. I think it's like $6.99 or something one time, and then it's on your phone forever. You can look up an oil. You can look up an ailment. You can read what they've said about it, and then you can also see what other people have suggested, or did it work for them, or what did they find that also worked. So this book and the EOE Books app on your phone, great combo. Another great book is The Essential Life. It has a ton of information, and it's worth every bit of it. And if you are interested in emotions with essential oils, this is a great book. Emotions and Essential Oils. Okay? It does a really good job of breaking down what oils will help with different emotions. Okay, so get a resource book if you do not have one. Get 2 if you need to know more. But these are all great ones to start with. Okay, so in the Files tab of this group, you need to go there and you need to download. I have my oils. Now what? Okay, download it. Print it out. There, in that same tab with it, there are 2 pages of recipes. So it's page 1, favorite recipes page 1, favorite recipes page 2. They cover some of the most common ailments and common, I guess just areas that we hear discussed over and over again that people are dealing with. So you're going to want to have this information on hand, these recipes on hand, as a resource, as a quick resource for yourself. There is also a page that says, how do I know what oils to use? And then a really great section on safety tips with oils. So it really breaks it down. These are the things that you can do to know which oils to use. And then don't forget these safety tips, such as please don't use them in your nose, in your ears, or in your eyes. Okay? Read it very carefully because it talks about the importance of not using water if you are having a burning sensation from oils. Oil and water does not mix. So you need to read up on that. Be educated and empowered to do it. Okay, so you, because you're a member, should be a member of 3 different groups, okay? You should be in this group, and the title is Jennifer Hayden, Oil Journey with Jennifer, okay? You should also be in a public education group, Jennifer Hayden and Ongoing Essential Education. So this group, Will Journey with Jennifer, is where I want you to ask questions, okay? Ask questions and have discussions. Help each other. Our public education group, other people can post questions there, but I really hope that some of you all will be brave enough to share information on that page, something that's worked for you. Because there are a lot of people who don't even know what to ask, but if you post something up that perks their interest and they realize, hey, I deal with that too, it's very helpful. Or if you see a question asked on the Ongoing Education page and you answer it, you're helping me, but you're also helping yourself. The more you teach it, the more you talk about it, the more you learn, and the more you help other people. And yeah, I do give some goodies away in this group for people ordering and for engaging on the education page. So it does help me a lot when you do that. So the rest of the frequently asked questions, I want you to take time and look at them. This is a great place to go and to look first before you panic that you don't know what you're doing, because you do, I promise. And if not, you'll figure it out. And there will be information about ordering. There are 2 different ways to order. I'm not going to go into it right now, but you can just place standard orders, one-time orders, anytime you want. Place it once, never again, in an entire year. Or you can set up a monthly order, which is what most people do because you end up with a wish list of wanting lots of things, or you need to refill things. But we'll talk about that later, and the bonuses that come with, and the freebies that come with ordering monthly. But again, that's a personal choice. But I'm thrilled to have you here as a part of our team, and I cannot wait to get to know you and spend more time with you. Bye, guys.